On today's show, we're at a Frozen-themed indoor picnic, and later, we remember some of the memorable sports events from the past year. It's all ahead, and Studio Forsyth starts now. Studio Forsyth is brought to you in part by Cumming Forsyth Chamber of Commerce, creating a climate for growth and success in our community. Pinecrest Academy, a 2014 National Blue Ribbon School and 2014 Catholic Education Honor Roll School of Excellence. Georgia Highlands Medical Services, serving the medical needs of North Georgia since 1979. And Country Folk Superstore, your one-stop shop for almost everything under heaven.
Hi, welcome to Georgia Highlands. How can I help you?
Welcome inside Studio Forsyth. I'm Jennifer Pointer. Between the quotable lines and the unforgettable songs, the Disney film Frozen has become an instant classic. We visit the Post Road Public Library, where they hosted boys and girls of all ages to come and watch this movie. Singing is almost mandatory. We're here with Lisa Eccles at the Post Road Library in Cumming. So Lisa, can you tell us what's going on today?
Oh my goodness, we are having our Frozen family movie picnic today. It means that the kids and the families who are here can come and watch the Frozen sing-along movie and sing along, of course. And they can also bring a picnic if they want to and enjoy it. Since it's not quite a beautiful day outside, they can enjoy it here in the library.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. So I'm guessing you're Anna?
Absolutely. She is my favorite of the two princesses. I think she's very spunky and she's very sweet too. I love her.
I do too. You look just like her.
Well, thank
Good
you
costume.
So much. Thank you.
So do the kids get to do any, activities while the movie's going on or anything special?
Absolutely. They can go up to the front if they want to go up and be famous in front of everyone and sing, or they can just sing in their places if they want, and dance. Of course, there's lots of singing and dancing that goes on with Frozen.
That sounds like so much fun. I might have to join in.
Please do. I know I will be.
Okay. Located on the corner of Highway 9 and Spot Road in Cumming, Georgia, Country Folk Superstore is modeled after classic general stores of the past. From Amish goods, to guns, to ammo and archery, to even clothing and hardware supplies. Country Folk Superstore is your one-stop shop for almost everything under heaven. Welcome back. 2014 was an exciting year for sports across Forsyth County. We get our very own sports guys, Brian Paglia and Foster Lander, to give us a rundown on the most memorable moments in sports from the past year. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Brian Paglia, sports editor at the Forsyth County News, here with Foster Lander, sports writer, and we're here to talk about the top 5 sports stories from the year of 2014. We'll start with number 5. One of our more unusual ones, I would say. Vickery Creek Middle School long snapper Quentin Skinner actually got a scholarship offer from Southern University. This kind of hit a lot of cool things. Obviously, recruiting's a big deal. Football recruiting's the biggest deal. And people love to talk about how early is too early to be offering kids scholarships. So they kind of put Forsyth County right in the middle of one of those contentious issues in college football. It was really kind of cool.
And of course, it was a long snapper too, in a Forsyth County hotbed, long snapping.
Yeah.
13 years old, went down to the LSU camp in I think July, and picked up an offer.
Yeah, I mean, I think Forsyth must be like the center of the long snapping world or something with all the long snappers we have at college. Yeah. What was number 4, Foster?
Tyler LaFlame, South Forsyth running back, had started the year pretty hot, had about 1,000 yards through the first 5 games or so, and then September 26th, the Chattahoochee comes around, and 435 yards, 5 touchdowns, the 5th most in a single game in Georgia history.
Yeah, put him ahead of guys like Champ Bailey, UGA great NFL star for years. I think that really kind of, I don't know, certainly made South feel like, okay, this is a good year we got going. And I think really kind of put Tyler on the map. People started wondering about, is this guy getting recruited? Who's talking to this kid? I think at the time it put him at first in Class 6A in rushing, and he held that lead for most of the season, if not all of the regular season, until the playoffs and everything. So that was a really, really cool game. One that really got the attention from the entire state. Number 3. Back to football, when we had 2 local football coaches resign, and really pillars of the community. We had Frank Hepler resign at West Forsyth. He had started the program in 2007, and then we had Sid Maxwell resign at Lambert. He started the program there in 2009.
Interesting too that for both coaches, it was the school's offensive coordinators that took over, Adam Clack at West Forsyth and Lewis Daniel over at Lambert. They both did a pretty good job. Daniel got the Longhorns to the playoffs this year. Clack and West just missed out, but both did a good job in their first years.
Yeah, good signs for the programs that guys can just step up and keep leading the teams to success. What about number 2?
Number 2, the South Forsyth girls basketball team reaching the Final Four of the state playoffs. The first time since 1970 that a girls team from Forsyth County had done that. They went to Norcross and beat the defending state champions there, a team that had beat them by almost 50 the year before. And then they hosted Parkview the next round and beat them to reach the Final Four of the state playoffs at Georgia Tech. They eventually lost to McEachern, but pretty incredible run for South. And not to mention the North Forsyth girls reaching the Elite 8.
Yeah.
They ran into the team Archer that would eventually win the state playoffs. But pretty impressive run there for girls basketball in the county.
Yeah, and I mean, incredible games. I remember I covered both of South games at Norcross and then hosting Parkview. Really close, tight games. South trailed in both those games late, and managed to make the plays to come back and either force overtime in the case of Norcross or win in regulation at the very end against Parkview. Just incredible games.
And we've seen again this year too that these weren't fluky runs.
No.
Both South and North undefeated in region through about 15 games combined.
Yeah.
And got a big matchup coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, number 4 team versus number 5 team in the entire state. That's gonna be awesome. Which brings us to number 1. And of course, we finished with the number 1 team in the nation, according to 2 publications. That would be Lambert baseball. Really remarkable season. Went undefeated in the regular season. Finished 36-2 on their way to defeating defending champion Milton in the Class 6A championship. I think it was USA Today ranked them number 1 to end of the year. Collegiate Baseball newspaper ranked them number 1 to end the year.
And Max Preps having them number 2, so
yeah,
it was pretty much across the board that they were the top team in the country.
Yeah, and I mean, it was just an incredible collection of talent. I mean, they've had, almost a dozen guys either committed or signing scholarships, several of them back. They're certainly probably the favorite to be the number 1 preseason team, if not by all polls, then at least most polls.
And not only in Georgia, but again in the country.
In the country, yeah.
Considering you bring back Seth Beer, Jeremy Johnson, I think 11 of their top 14 hitters are back this year.
Yeah.
So it's should be pretty scary again for everybody that Lambert has to play this year.
Yeah, 2015, 2016, or 2014-15 season could be another one to make our best of list next year. But that's our top 5. To see the whole top 10, make sure you grab a paper, Sunday's issue, or you can go online to forsythnews.com.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Studio Forsyth. From everyone here at Forsyth County News, I'm Jennifer Pointer. Have a great Monday, and we'll see you back on Wednesday.